So the last kind of benefit of Google Analytics that I'll talk about is the visitor flow. Now, if you're just starting off with analytics or just kind of getting your feet wet, this is probably more on the advanced end, but I kind of wanted to go through it today just so you get a sense of what's available. It's kind of a neat report that you can use. So some common questions people have is, once a user gets to your website, how are they navigating? Do they go a certain path? And then also, more importantly, your homepage. That's often kind of your storefront, and you put a lot of effort about what is on that page, and so you often have a question of what's working, what's being effective on your homepage. So there's two reports that we're going to look at. The first one is the user flow, and the user flow is located in the audience section. It's probably a little bit of an eye test, but what it's showing you is that when a user comes in on the home page, so this is the home page, from here, their next interaction or the next page that they look at really splits evenly among multiple other pages. And what I like about this report is not only does it show you that, but if they come in, like this is a blog page. And so you could actually highlight this and see that path. And why this is helpful is, let's say your goal is the contact form and people aren't submitting it, and you're really starting to analyze, why is that? This allows you to see, well, they're clicking around, but maybe your contact form is too buried. Maybe it's a third level navigation and it needs to be a first, or vice versa for any content page. And so this allows you to see how people are navigating. So they're clicking a lot of times, but they're not getting to a page that you want them to. So again, not something they'll use probably right off the bat, but it's a neat report to allow you to kind of see and get into the mindset of your users a little bit. The next one here is called In-Page Analytics, and it's located in the Behaviors section. What this report does is actually shows you where people are clicking on your website. This can be used on any content page, but I really like using it for the home page. Again, when you develop a website, you put a lot of time and thought about what goes on the home page. Will it have a banner? Will it have a quick link section? Is there going to be a video? And a lot of the times you start to wonder, are people actually clicking on them? Quick links is a great example. A lot of people include them, but do they really click on it, or do they go to the main navigation? And so what this report does is actually shows you overlays. It shows you that 19% of the time people clicked on this link versus a certain percent of time they clicked on this link. And it'll show you that for the entire page. Any link on the page, it'll show you a percentage of how many people clicked on it. This is really helpful. As an example, we were working with a client that their home page had three kind of columns. It had text and an image. And they wanted to replace one of them, but they didn't know which one. And so we were able to pull up this report and see that the middle column didn't have as many clicks, and so we could easily replace that one without interfering with users. So again, it allows you really for your home page, but again, it can be used on any page, but obviously your home page tends to have the most going on.